Hey everybody, this is TJR. You may have noticed that this week there was no Album of the Week review. And this is because, as I have said previously, if I don't find an album that excites me for that week, I'm not going to do one. And as you know, I usually review these albums 1 week after they are released. I like to live with them for 1 week and then review them. So last week, on Friday, when it was new release day, while there were some interesting releases, there was nothing that really grabbed me enough to say I've got to do a review of this one. But I thought I'd mention that this week on my doorstep, I received my copy of last week's. But I thought I should mention that this week I received on my doorstep my copy of last week's Album of the Week, which is For Their Love by the band Other Lives. I gave that album a really good review, and if you haven't seen that review, I'll leave a link for you to check that out. But I thought I'd show you the copy that I received. Now, this is my first purchase from Rough Trade Records in New York. And I want to mention that whenever I buy a record, I'm going to try my best to buy from an independent record store online versus just buying it on Amazon. And I don't want to say there's anything wrong with buying from Amazon. They can be very helpful and useful. But as often as possible, you should try to purchase from independent record retailers. They don't have to be in your neighborhood, especially if you don't have one in your neighborhood, but you can purchase from them online. And so this is my first purchase from Rough Trade Records, and I have to admit, very pleased. First of all, the album came packaged in very secure, well-made cardboard packaging. I can't show that to you right now because I've already disposed of it. But here's the copy I received here. Now, I should first mention that this came with its own permanent plastic sleeve, reusable plastic sleeve, I should say. Normally, I purchase these separately in bulk, and I have to put these on my records after I open them. But it came with it. I am assuming they do this with every album you purchase. I would hope. If they do, I think that's great. That's a great plus that they do that for you. Now, this is still shrink wrapped, and this was a special limited edition version, and it comes with a different color sleeve. This is an orangish color versus the grayish color that's on the actual standard release, and it's also autographed. And I should mention this limited edition version doesn't cost any more than the standard edition. At least it didn't on Rough Trade Records. So naturally, I'm going to go with this deluxe. I don't want to say deluxe, I should say just limited edition. And so it has a different color sleeve, it has clear vinyl, and it's signed. And that's here on the back here. It came with this extra little photo here of the band, and it's signed by each member, as you can see. This, of course, replicates the photo on the actual back cover here. So yeah, so it's just an enlarged version of that here, or I should say full picture. There we go. And so I guess you can frame this if you want, or just, once again, keep it with your record. But I thought that was cool, that it came with that. And so let's go ahead, and I'm going to break the shrink wrap here, and we're going to take a look. Since this is not a gatefold, I won't be taking the shrink wrap off. I tend to do that when they're not a gatefold. And let's take a look inside here. And so we've got this gray side, and we've got this orange side here. And I haven't read any of this yet, so I'll be checking that out here as I listen to it. It's always fun to read this stuff when you're listening. And let's take a look at that vinyl. There it is. What do you think? Pretty nice. Very cool looking. Let's put this away carefully here. Okay, so once again, here it is. I'm looking forward to listening to this. I'm looking forward to comparing how it sounds to the streaming version, which is all I've listened to so far on Tidal. Tidal does have good streaming quality, in my opinion, which is why I use them. But yeah, definitely looking forward to checking this out and listening to it. And I'm very pleased, once again, with my experience ordering from Rough Trade Records. I'm definitely going to be buying vinyl from them in the future. And by the way, if you know of a good local record store in your area that will deliver, will let you order online, and share your experience. Let us know if they did a great job of sending you your record, and because that will let me know who I should try in the future as well. And so everybody, thanks so much for watching. And I have heard some interesting stuff this week, so I think we'll probably have an album of the week review next week. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.